jet lag. Sort of. That coffee's very good. But there they are. Waiting to get out. Unleash them. Come on then. Out. Out.
Come on.
So had the breakfast and now let them run around a bit. So this is the resort all in here. It's quite peaceful. What is it? Is it 4,000 baht a night? Yeah. Right, so Pen's just been saying, oh, it's a little bit expensive. I wouldn't come back unless we had the dogs. I don't know. I guess it's right. There is cheaper places. I was searching for like dog friendly in Jomtien. This one came up and it had like really good reviews. It is quite a nice place. The breakfast was okay. Coffee was good. They're naughty, these dogs. They've got no training at all. They're like two little bung-bungs running around. Nah, it's not. Yeah, they're easier than bung-bung, that's for sure. They can't run so far, so fast. It feels good to be back in Thailand. I didn't like going back to England last time at all. You know, you're coming from the nice sunny weather, like back into like the winter in England. It's all grey, it's miserable. It took me about a month to like get over the depression of going back. I'm sure some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You caught it then. God, this one's really bad. You put it down, it just runs away. They don't come back if you call them. Do not jump in the pool again. No. They are quite funny. The water's quite warm. It's hot season. I guess that affects it as well. I still have a bit of jet lag. I think this is like day 2. I didn't want to get up for breakfast. Pen had to sort of force me out of bed. No, that's my dressing gown. I haven't got any clothes because I lost my suitcase temporarily, and now it's ruining my only clothing. That's mine. Get off. We've come to Jomtien because we want to go and see the progress with the house build. It's about a 10-minute drive up the beach there. And we wanted to have a little look around the town as well. I think it's like 10 a.m, I don't know. Something like that. There's no clouds. Tay's here somewhere in Pattaya with my suitcase, so we've got to wait for them to come, and then I got clothes, and then we can go out. We've come to have a look at the house build in Jomtien. It's pretty hot. I'll put up a few pictures of what's been going on. The typical stuff, like they brought the mud in, raised it up, steamrolled it, let it settle, and then they're working on the foundations, and they've had like a crane in, craning the concrete around, and there were a few teething troubles, such as they had to like expand one of these roads to get the lorry in and things like that. but as you can see, it's progressing. I suppose that hole at the back is where the swimming pool is going to be.
Yeah, this is the back of the back of the building.
Yeah, so the pool sort of loops into the centre of the building. I see there's a waterfall coming down. That looks pretty cool, I must say. So. So I think it's going to be, you know, like building, and then the pool comes like over there and then up the middle of the house. If you wanted to go swimming, that's a good length actually. I don't know how many meters that is, but I reckon that's 15 meters. That's pretty decent. I think above us here is going to be some sort of waterfall coming down, and another little pool here. I don't know why that's separate, but I guess we'll find out at some point. And I remember this was all like what do you call it? All like bushes, you know, like it was all trees like that before. But apparently, since we're making this into a pool villa, they're now building a pool villa next door and maybe over the other side as well. So I don't know whether they had that planned already, whether they're just like straight copying us. But that's a good thing actually. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought it was maybe an odd location because there was nothing else around it. But if it turns out to be like villa, then that just sort of, you know, it raises the whatever you call it of the road. So that's probably a good thing. Anyway, interesting to see it. Maybe it's going to be finished in about 2 years' time. Let's wait and see. Pen's buying all the workers ice creams. That's good. I agree with that. How's the ice cream? Any good?
Good.
So, what do you think about all this? You like it? Excited for the pool? Yeah, I'm excited for the pool, to be honest. And how many bedrooms are going to be?
5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms.
5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. I wish I could come more often to like film the building and see what's going on and whatever, but obviously I'm not here, so I can't. From what I gather, it's been a lot more difficult to start building here than like it was where we are at the farm. Just getting all the checks done, like the council checks and stuff. I think it was like 400,000 or 500,000 baht to sort out the electrics, sort out the planning permission. So the villa's like up there, turn right, and then you've got like one of the main roads down through Jomtien down to the sea at the bottom there. And we just come to have a look, see what there is around the area. We're just having a look, thinking about business ideas, what we could do, if anything, that's for sale. We're going to ring up and get the price. So the asking price on that shop house over there is 8 million baht. So Tay keeps buying these like condos in Bangkok. And I was saying like, well, okay, fair enough. Like you keep buying in Bangkok, why don't you buy one somewhere else for once? Why don't you buy one in Chiang Mai? Why don't you buy one in Phuket? Because it's near the farm. There's an international airport in Phuket. We can fly in and out of there. We can stay there sometimes. Wouldn't that be useful? I like Phuket. And Tay was like, no, I want to do it in Pattaya, because I'm always in Pattaya, like doing business or coming to see my friends or whatever. So they're always coming to Pattaya. So he wanted it in Pattaya. You know, trying to move over to Thailand, you've got to think of ways to make money. And you know, we're thinking about what business could we do? What do we want to do? How do we want to live? Do I want to come here and fix watches? You know, I could get a shop, do watch repair. Pen wants to have a hair salon. She wants to have like do fried chicken, you know. She's got her own ideas, and we spend a lot of our time just like discussing this stuff and trying to think of the best way forward. I don't want any soup, no, it's too hot. Soup is like for the winter time, not for like hot season in Thailand. Alright or not. There's a lot of cars driving up and down, but there's not very many people walking up and down. Maybe that'll be different at night time. There are quite a few condos around, so there are people living around here. Empty shops. All along here, empty. I reckon, like, if you want to have a new idea, it's good to go to a new place and see new things, you know. Go somewhere new, eat something new, look at new things. because we all get stuck like with our thought patterns. If you're trying to have a new idea, maybe you just got to you've got to disrupt your habits. That's really what we're doing here in Pattaya at the moment. We're just having a walk around, having a look, see what we feel about the place. Now that villa's being built here, once it's complete, we'll rent it out like Airbnb by the night, by the week, whatever it is. But if it's sitting empty, we can use it, we can live in it, So therefore, shouldn't we have something else nearby? So when there's customers, we got somewhere else to stay. And also, and this is all like speculation. Who knows what's going to happen? But in a couple of years' time, maybe there'll be some fruit at the farm. In a couple of years' time, maybe that villa will be finished. And we might be earning a little bit of money off that. So whether it works out or not, I don't know. But let's say that it does, for argument's sake. Yeah, still, what are you going to do all day? Even if you've got like an income, you can't sit around all day doing nothing. Maybe we'll come here, see something, and have some inspiration, or maybe go, this town's not for us. I don't want to live here. But you got to see it and feel it. And
I said that for rain, but I all like feel that.
so we had a little nose around that road in Jomtien. We called a few numbers on a few for sale signs on some shops and some houses as well. I don't know if other people are like this, but me and Pennant are always talking about business ideas. Maybe we should do that, maybe we should do this. And I think like whether you're trying to move from like one country to another country, or even if you've no plans to change country, but you don't really like your job and you wish you could do something else, you're always trying to think like, what should I do? What's the best like plan of action? All the waves coming with you, like a big whale coming. Gotta eat something. We got any mango left?
You have chicken.